In this session, we will try to understand automation testing. So let's understand the automation testing, what it is. Yes. So testing the application using another software or tool without human intervention is called as automation testing. So in automation testing, we get manual test cases from the manual QA, and then we convert test cases into test script, okay, by writing the program using some programming language, okay, and then we execute those test script into some, using some CI/CD tool, whether it is Jenkins or other, okay, and then we review those reports. So here, we are not going to run the test or execute the test one by one manually. Instead, we write the test script once, and then we can run anytime over Jenkins as demand, and that tools will execute all the test cases, and then we'll see the report. Okay. Now one question, is manual testing knowledge is mandatory to learn automation? Yes, manual testing is required because without knowing the basic of manual concept and terminology, it will be difficult to understand the testing process. So we cannot ignore manual testing concept for sure. Okay, so we should know. Again, automation does not mean only Java Selenium, right? You can learn Python Selenium, JavaScript Selenium. Again, it's not limited to, there are so many tools available in the market, which is, open source, or you can say that free, which will help to automate any website, okay, whether it is API testing, whether it is UI testing, or whether it is mobile app testing. So basically, whenever we find any repeated task, we go for automation as per the business requirement. Okay, so let's see how we can automate basic test case using Java Selenium. I have created a sample project, which is test project, and I have this test package. Under that, I have created one test class called login test. Okay, login test. So in that login test, I have created one method called login test. Okay, so this is a test script how I'm writing. So as of now, what I'm doing is, so I'll just explain high level. Okay, but in details, once you'll go through the course, or this Java Selenium course, you'll get to know in detail. So what I'm doing is, first I'm setting the path of a WebDriver, then I'm creating object of Chrome driver. What is object? Everything that is totally Java concept. You should learn Java in order to go for automation or UI automation. Then I'm just calling driver.get and then passing the Facebook URL so that it will launch Facebook URL. Then I'm just using driver manage window dot maximize to maximize the window. Then I'm finding the web element, okay, one time activity, and then just I'm passing the username, and then finding the password field and passing the password, and then finding the login button and clicking on the login button. Now username and password, I can pass anything. So this method I can call and create multiple test cases. Okay, so I'll minimize this. So if you'll see, I'm just testing test incorrect login. So incorrect login, I need to call login test method, and I'm passing incorrect login details like username and password, both are incorrect. So I should get some error message called the password that you have entered is incorrect. Okay, that I'm expecting. So I'm just setting the assertion, or I'm setting this expectation with this tool that if I'm getting this, then this test case is passed. If I'm not getting this test case will be failed. Similarly, I'm checking for test blank user login. If I'm passing blank username and valid password, okay, then I should get some other error message like the email address or mobile number you enter is not connected to an account. Means account is not there because I am not passing any email ID. Similarly, for another test, I'm passing username, but I'm not passing password. So I should get the password you have entered incorrect because I have not passed any password. So 3 tests are there, which is very basic test, which we perform manually also on Facebook website. Now we can perform on Facebook website. Now we'll see how we can do automation. So I have suppose written this small script for automating the login page of Facebook. Now I need to execute it. So as of now, I'm using IntelliJ. You can use any of the editor like Eclipse also. For execution, let's see how I'm executing. As of now, I'm not giving prerequisite condition how to configure everything. That is the complete course you can go through and you can learn. So I'm just high level explaining or giving you demo, like after end of the course, you can also do the same. So I'm just run, and then let's see what will happen. So automatically, Selenium will launch a browser, it will launch a URL, and it will give this username and password and capture this, whether it is working fine or not. See, browser launched, Facebook it navigated, then it's giving invalid blank, then it's throw the password error message. Again it launch, it is testing next second user journey, blank username and password, then again I'm getting some error message. Then third user journey, again it launch, and it will give again username and password both are wrong. I'm getting some error message called the password you have entered is incorrect, forgot password. So now I'll go to the report. So all three test cases, if you'll see here, it's showing pass, all green. Now in order to go to the report, I'll just go test output emailable report, and I'll just show you the report how it will look like. So I didn't do anything, okay, I just write the test script once, and I have executed, and I can see the report here, right? So you can see the report here, where you can see this test case, these are the three test cases which took this many millisecond. Okay, 3 test cases are passed, 0 skip, 0 failed. So there is no test case failure, all are pass. So this is very basic reporting, okay? But if you will go for any of the framework, you will see the live reporting. Like there are so many reporting, like report portal, or you can see Allure report, you can integrate extent report. There are so many reporting. So one of the report I'm explaining, Allure report, where you can see in detail reporting, like which test case run, okay, what is the issue. You can attach the screenshot also into the reporting. There are so many things, okay? You can see the graph, you can see the suit level, what got failed, you can see the package level. So there are lots of things which you can explore as part of this course. So I have already explained these things. So suppose as a manual tester, if you have to test this 3 scenario 100 times, it will be boring for you, right? But for automation, once you write this, you can run 1000 times without doing anything. Machine in this software will take care everything. You don't have to run again and again, manually. You just need to, and once you will integrate with some other tool called Jenkins, that also you don't have to execute. Jenkins will automatically, you can set the timing, okay, run at 11 a.m. night, and automatically Jenkins will trigger that build at 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. night, and it will execute, and it will send email to all the people whomever you want to send, that okay, this many test cases pass, fail, and other things, right? So that's how the power of automation testing. That's very interesting, and once you learn this, you can follow or refer my courses as well. And if you have any doubt, you can always reach out to me. That's all about UI automation using Java Selenium. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next. Hello all, in this session we'll get to know how to become a specialist QA or a QA expert. Okay, so you need to learn one function and master one testing type. Like you can learn and master manual testing or functional. You can become expert in functional QA, or you can learn load testing, or you can learn performance testing, different performance testing like load testing, stress testing, spike, endurance, scalability, volume testing, and you can become specialize in load testing or performance testing. You can become expert in load testing only. Okay, and then you can become automation testing by exploring different types of automation like UI automation, API automation, and mobile automation. So you need to learn, and you have to become a master in that particular skill set to become a specialist in that particular domain. Then become a security tester. For that you need to learn many tools. There are so many tools, and you can become a security tester expert, where you will be giving security advisor or risk and assessment to a company. Okay, so this is also a highly paid job, a security tester. Okay, or ethical hacking, you can say that is relatively same, which work for company to protect the data and protect the information which a company has. And then finally we can have SDET, which is you can say that nowadays it's very famous and trends which is going on in testing field. To become a SDET, what skill set you need, we'll discuss those part. But SDET is somebody who have, I think, most of the skill, like he know manual testing also, he know automation testing also, he know load testing also, right? We'll see in detail what you need to learn to become a SDET. So one can become SDET, okay, easily, but he should learn the skill set. whatever is required to become a SDET. Okay, so basically SDET stands for Software Development Engineer in Testing. Okay, SDETs are technical IT professional or software tester who have a strong background in both programming as well as in functional testing. They know most of the testing type like shown in the picture, like they know manual testing, DB testing, web service, agile, automation, performance, web security, DevOps. So they will be known as full stack QA as well. So now let's see what skill set you need. So for if you want to switch from manual QA to automation or SDET, you should know this Java, complete Java OOPS concept, and DSA, data structure and algorithm, in order to crack the interview. Okay, without this you cannot go. Okay, so you should know, but basic Java if you know and OOPS concept, you are good to go for automation. Okay, so you should know these many topics which I have listed. You can go through this topic, and then you should know complete functional concept for software testing. Like you should have manual software testing concept, then you should know SQL database concept, you should have a very good communication skill, you should know multiple tools like Jira, TestRail, Microsoft Access, etc. Apart from that, you should know automation tool. Okay, at least one automation tool for UI automation, so in case you can learn Selenium. Or for API automation, you should know one tool, which is REST assured. You can go for any other tool also. And for mobile automation also, you should know one tool, which is APM. In my case, you can learn for any other, you can go for any other tool. So these UI automation, API automation, and mobile automation is must to go for a complete automation tester. Then you should know Jenkins, then Git and Bitbucket concept, Docker containers, the basic. And then you should know some performance testing tool like JMeter, Load Runner, or any equivalent tool. And then for security testing, you should know OWASP or any equivalent tool. So you can say that basic prerequisite condition to learn and become SDET is these are the things which I have listed. So based on your interest, you can learn one by one each courses, and gradually one day you can go and move to SDET role. That's not tough, but yes, you should have the skill set. Again, once you learn and if you have the skill set, right skill set, getting success in any domain or any function is very easy. That's all.